Welcome. My name is Abel Sanchez. In this lesson, we're going to create an npm package. The first step in doing that is going over to npm, and let's go ahead and navigate there now, and going to npmjs.com/signup. As you can see here, this is the typical registration page where you choose a username, a password, an email, and so on. And once you submit, you'll have an npm account. Now, once you've done this, you can log in at the command line. So let's go ahead and do that next. Go ahead and move over to the command line. If you have not done so already, go ahead and open up a Node.js command prompt. In this case, we're going to log in using the command npm login. My username happens to be Abelson, so I'm going to enter that. And then I'm going to enter my password. I'll then enter my email. And you can see there that I've logged in to npm. Now we're going to create a module. We're going to create a package called Kresge. So I'm going to go ahead and create a folder for this package. I'm now going to move into Kresge. Now inside of Kresge, I'm going to create a file called index.js. As you may recall, modules, packages are composed of two files. The first one contains your JavaScript application code, and this will be index.js, and then a metadata file. So we'll go ahead and create first the JavaScript file. So let me go ahead and open up File Explorer. So you can see here I'm inside of Kresge. That's the directory and where I'm going to place the file. And I'm simply going to call it index.js. Let me go ahead and open that up inside of Sublime Text. And this is going to be a very simple package that we're going to write. All it's going to do is that it's going to write hello world to the console. We use exports, which is part of Node.js, and we're going to add to it a greeting function. And we're going to write that function next. And all we're going to do is we're going to write to the console, hello world. That's all we're going to do. So now we're going to go ahead and save that file. We're going to move back to our console. And we're now going to create the metadata for our package that we have just written. So let me go ahead and do that next. And we do that using the npm Init utility. As you can see there, in a second, it's giving me some feedback as to what I'm going to do. It's asking me if I want to name this package Kresge, which I am going to do. It's asking me what version I want to use for this application. I'm going to use the default. I'm simply going to give it as a description demo. The entry point is going to be index.js. That's the file we just wrote. Go ahead and skip these next lines. As a keyword, we'll write demo. And then as an author, I will write my name. And I will give it my email. The last thing is the license. I'll use the default. It'll ask me if this is okay. I'll say yes. And now if we list our files, you can see there that I have index.js and I have package.json. If we take a look at what the package is, you'll see that it's all of that information in a JSON format. The name is Kresge, the version, and so on. At this point, we've written our code, which is simply index.js. We've written our metadata, which is package.json. And the next thing we're going to do is that we're going to push our new package into the npm repository. And we do that using npm Publish. We hit return, and it takes some time as that content is being pushed to the repository. And you can see there that that has gone through. Kresge version 1.00 is now at npm. So let's go ahead and verify that by moving back to npm within the browser. And you can see here that this is my account. is simply npm.js.com/circumflex and if I reload this page here, I should be able to see that new package. And you can see that there it is. I missed it at first. It's Kresge version 1.00 demo. At this point, you could download, you can install, you could let anybody else that's going to use the package know that this package is now public to the world. In fact, any of you that are watching this video can go ahead and install it and can run that simple package that simply writes hello world to the console. So with this, I think you've seen how simple it is to write a new package, to push it to the registry, and make it available to everyone. So it's very much in the same spirit of the web, where you could early on write a simple HTML file, push it onto a server, and the world could get access to it. So this is very much the same process, but now for computation. So with that, I'll go ahead and assign you the exercise of repeating what I have done, of creating yourself an account for yourself on NPM, creating a simple module, pushing it up to the registry, and making sure that you can do that. As a final step, go ahead and consume it, go ahead and install it, and go ahead and run it. And so with that, I'll go ahead and wish you happy coding and goodbye.